racing. And out wide, Spectator, one of the first to go with We All Have Dreams, 13 squared. The pace pouring across from out wide. Fool's Paradise fourth near the inside. First Do Dead is midfield with Spring Lily. Finesse Beret going up out 3 wide. Midnight Bisou taken back second last. 8 or 9 from a solid early tempo, and the trailer is Exuberance making the first turn, and 13 squared has crossed the face of the field to lead clearly by 2.5 lengths over We All Have Dreams and Spectator. Finesse Beret 3 deep. Fool's Paradise the inside as the pace drops off noticeably onto the back stretch. First Do Dead is next ahead of Spring Lily. Midnight Bisou 8 from the leader and 3 clear of Exuberance. Less than 5/8 to go, and 13 squared makes play by 1.25 lengths from We All Have Dreams. Spectator ahead back on the outside, then a 3 wide Finesse Beret. Fool's Paradise continues to follow the rail. A gap of 4 lengths to the rest. First Do Debt's over along the inside of Spring Lily. Midnight Bisou second last, and 4 lengths to Exuberance. Smith now making his move on Midnight Bisou in the red colours from second last, taking off around the field, and she makes rapid headway to midfield. 5/16 to go. 13 squared, a 2-length leader from Spectator and We All Have Dreams. Here comes Midnight Bisou mounting a mighty bit on the outside as she moves up within 2 lengths of the lead. Fool's Paradise faring best of the rest. 3/16 to go, and the leader is 13 squared, but not for long. Midnight Bisou claims her in a stride. Spectator is running a grand race, but 16th to go, and Midnight Bisou with another assertive final furlong. The top filly of the meet deservedly wins the Grade 1 Santa Anita Oaks. Hand-ridden, 3.5 clear of Spectator, 13 squared. Exuberance made marginal ground for fourth in front of Fool's Paradise. Ladies and gentlemen, with 3 graded stakes victories at Santa Anita's winter meet, please welcome back the winner of the Grade 1 Santa Anita Oaks, Midnight Bisou. A dark bay or brown daughter of Midnight Loot and the Repent mare Diva Delight, bred in Kentucky by Woodford Thoroughbreds, owned by Bloom Racing Stable and Allen Racing, trained by Bill Sparr and ridden by Mike Smith, who has a stakes triple today, including the Derby Oaks Double. Smith winning the Santa Anita Oaks for the 3rd time. He was on Stardom Bound in 2009 and Songbird 2 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Anita Park is proud to welcome to the winner's circle a dynamic force in American sports broadcasting, Mr. Eddie Olczyk, who enjoyed an outstanding 16-year career as a player in the National Hockey League, where he also coached for 2 years following his retirement in the year 2000. A member of the United States Hockey Hall of Fame, thoroughbred racing has no greater fan than Eddie Olczyk. While he was here today to cover the Santa Anita Derby for NBC Sports Network, Eddie joins us in the winner's circle now to present the trophy for the Santa Anita Oaks. Please join us in welcoming Eddie Olczyk, whom we are truly honoured to have with us today. Good health, Eddie, and we look forward to following you on NBC Sports throughout this year's Triple Crown.
Santa Anita Oaks goes to Midnight Bisou, an amazing horse and an amazing rider. Mike Smith, congratulations, taking the Derby and the Oaks. How special is this little lady?
Oh, extremely, extremely special. She got some turn of foot. As you saw her around the turn, the ground she made up was incredible. But I got to take my hat off to Bill and Martin Pedroza, man. They're the ones that got this filly ready for me, and I just basically had to keep the weight on and point her in the right direction. She's a special filly.
You mentioned about she moved so easily. Was there any concern for you being as far back as you were?
You know, although I was that far back, I was very confident. I'm a bit worried sometimes. You know, you say this, but about hitting the front too soon because she tends to wait a little bit. But she kind of still did, even though she was farther back than what people probably expected. But she was really back there comfortable and happy and just waiting on me to ask her. And as soon as I did, you saw that turn of foot that she had, which was pretty, kind of set me back in the rumble seat.
All right, well, my congratulations. Keep it up, buddy.
Thank you.
Let's talk to these two. We've got ourselves Jeff Blue and Bill Spar. Bill, we got to talk to you. This is the most dressed I've ever seen you at the racetrack. You looked more surprised than most people down here when you were coming down. What was going through your mind around that turn?
The half mile pole I was hiding. I saw the pace and it was so slow, and I was concerned that she could make up the ground, but she's special.
At what point did you say to yourself in her training, we could have something really special here?
The first time she ran, she showed us something, and before she ran, she showed us that she's a nice filly. You never know where they're going to land, but I know she's going to be very useful, a nice filly, but she just improved so much. And I want to give the owners credit, patience. They let her develop, and that's where she is right now. It goes on them.
We spoke to Jeffrey, all these owners back here. We spoke to Jeffrey earlier about the fact of everybody wants to go to Kentucky. Obviously, the Oaks would be one of the figures. He said she didn't have to win, but it was more of how she ran today. Were you satisfied with what you saw?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you saw what I saw, what do you think?
I think she's amazing.
She is amazing. She's
all right.
special.
You two, congratulations. This has got to be a huge moment for you and your partners.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rare moment for me, but I'm speechless. And I know you know that's rare, Peter.
That never happens.
It never happens. I can't believe it. You know, we just won the Santa Anita Oaks, and Bill and his team have done such an incredible job with this filly. You know, joking, I told Bill when we got her, I said, I'm sending you the Del Mar debutante winner, but it's all worked out waiting, so it's pretty special.
Gentlemen, you're a special team, and she's a special horse. Congratulations. Midnight Bisou takes the Oaks on a very special day.